All right. Okay. Okay, we have another episode of What You Need the Podcast. You know I am. You know what the podcast is. Blah, blah, blah. This is a sports episode on GO.A.T, the greatest player of all time, LeBron James. He chosen his team. To my surprise, to everybody's surprise, he chose the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm surprised he chose the team, but I'm not surprised why he chose the team. So what he did for Cleveland. You know, they've been in a championship drought as far as basketball goes, and you know, they won a ring. He said he was going to go to the New York Knicks if. Well, Rich Paul said that. Rich Paul saying that it's just the same as LeBron saying that. He wouldn't went to the Knicks if they didn't win the ring last year. And he chose the 76ers. Cleveland, the Knicks, and the 76ers are three significant teams to win a ring there. You know how much all three of those cities are basketball cities. You know, you know how Philly is. Philly is, you know, they nuts too. They're just like New York. And you know, he wants to end that drought. Did it in Cleveland, and he's going to do it in Philadelphia. I'm pretty sure he could do it. Well, not him, but the 76ers as a team collectively, especially if Joel Embiid stays healthy. I'll tell you what, last playoffs, he got my respect, my absolute respect. He was on the fucking floor, stretching those legs out in between timeouts, and he went out there. He played his ass off. You know, he put everything on the floor and he played his ass off. So I found a newfound respect for Joel Embiid watching him in the playoffs last year. And yeah, you know, that's it. LeBron is going to be in 76ers. He's a 76er. 2 years. I think it's the veteran minimum, $8 million. I think that's the lowest he's ever gotten being signed to a team ever. I know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I want to get right into you know, things being said around the league, how the fans received LeBron when he went to the Lakers, the time wasted over there. He was there for like 8 seasons. It seems like like a blip, but he was there for 8 seasons in that damn Lakers uniform, and it was a waste. I feel like he was there too long. I'm not gonna say it's a waste of time, but he was just there too long. He should have stayed there 4 years and got the fuck up out of there. Yeah, that was crazy. 8 years, 1 ring, and the players that was putting around him, knowing damn well he can't will a team to a win like he used to. Given his age, he couldn't do that no more. I don't know why they didn't put the right players around him, and why did they take players away from him, from around him, especially after that championship run in 2021. I don't know why they got rid of Dwight Howard. Well, I know why they got rid of Dwight Howard, because he put Free Palestine. Who gives a fuck? And it's that bad of a thing for him to say that, for y'all to just kick him out the fucking league. Fucking just make me sick. Just dummies. Over that? You crazy? You out your damn mind? Over that? It's crazy. Stupid. He wasn't being racist. He wasn't being hateful. Nothing. You're showing sympathy to the people over there in Palestine, and you're kicking him out of the fucking league for that. You know, church are getting blown up and all kinds of shit, blowing up schools and shit, and he says that, and that's career over. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, it was a big waste of time for LeBron to be over there for that long. One ring, and then you break up the damn team, the championship team that he had, and just fucked up everything. That's the Lakers' fault. The Lakers organization, the NBA, and their politics bullshit. And that's that. I don't give a shit. No one controls me. No one can tell me what to say, what not to say. I say what the fuck I want to say. Do what the fuck I want to do. What are you gonna do about it? I ain't making no money now. You ain't gonna make no money from doing this shit. I don't give a fuck about making money from this podcast. I just do it. I don't give a shit. Money don't rule me. Money doesn't rule me. I will stop the shit out of you though. Watch your steps out there. I'm gonna get into this guy Charles Barkley. Love Charles Barkley. He's probably the funniest man in sports, right? Sports talk right now. For years, he's been there decades or whatever. He's a funny guy. But this ain't funny. What he said. Charles Barkley said, "LeBron is the best player behind Michael and Kobe." He said that. He was on Stephen A. Smith's show, and he said this craziness. Calls LeBron fans Stepford wives. Also says that it is blasphemy if you say Jordan, Kobe is better than LeBron. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Have you heard the shit that MJ fans and Kobe fans say when someone says LeBron is better than them? LeBron is the most hated player ever, especially one to be the face of the league. They just hate this guy for absolutely no reason. He does all these great things off the court. Matter of fact, they just criticize anybody. They don't give a fuck who it is. What's the guy named that played Black Panther? I don't know why his name's on my head, but the guy that played Black Panther, he was sick. He had cancer. He ended up dying. Chadwick Boseman. He was dying of cancer, and they talk shit about him. They talk shit about everybody. They're all pieces of shit. All right. So what I was getting at is this guy Charles Barkley saying it's blasphemy when you say these two guys, Kobe and Jordan, is better than LeBron. It's blasphemy when we say LeBron's better than these two niggas. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell are you talking about, Charles? All right. LeBron is not the best player behind Kobe and LeBron. Okay. Since when I don't get this. Since when a player in the NBA that does more than everybody else is considered less or not better than? That don't make no fucking sense. And he also says that LeBron always had the best players around him. No, he don't. That's not true. That's not true. He didn't have the best players around him. All those times he lost, and a few times when he won. All right. The reason why the Dallas Mavericks beat the Heat in that run, they had a stacked team. Dirk Nowitzki had all the great players around him. What the hell are you talking about? What are y'all talking about? They had a stacked team over there in Dallas. That's why they swept Kobe, the Lakers. They just beat the hell out of everybody. They had a great run because they had a stacked team. They had a great team. They had a great team. They had a lot of good name players on that team. All right. And you, Charles, you could say you had great players around you. LeBron is 41 years old, and he shut the NBA down with his decision when going to the 76ers. And you had Pippen and Hakeem on your team, on the Rockets, and nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just, you got to calm down with all that nonsense. You also have played with Dr. J, right, on the Sixers. I mean, come on. At the end of the day, all these guys, they're just regular human beings. That's all they are. They don't have no superpowers, none of that. They're human beings. They work out, and they play good. They keep their bodies in shape, and they play good. It's as simple as that. Stop putting these motherfuckers on these pedestals like they just these superheroes. No, they're not. They're just regular human beings that know how to play the game of basketball, and that's that. And as you can see, it doesn't matter if you have great players on your team. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win. Boston Celtics, they got a bunch of motherfuckers on their team, and they won once, 1 year. First year they put the team together, they won a ring. After that, no more rings. That's it. Doesn't matter how great of a players you have on your team, as far as names go. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win. I'd rather have maybe one superstar and like 4 or 5 B-side players on my team. That's the championship team. That's the championship team right there. B players, a bunch of Pippins. No one's saying nothing about Steph Curry playing with having great players on his team. When they win, nobody say shit about that. No one say shit about nobody else but the king. You niggas and you bitches, or most is just dumb niggas, or you're miserable, and you just want to talk and hear yourself talk and think you're saying something that's actually right. You're not right. You're just dumb. Dumbasses. But yeah, I mean, LeBron is better than both of those guys. He's better than both of those guys. And Phil Jackson's not a better coach than Popovich. He's not. Popovich, his team, the organization that he's been coaching for forever, has been the most consistent organization of all the other organizations in the new times. Not Boston, Lakers time back in the day when Bill Russell was on it. No. Now, it's been Popovich. Popovich been the greatest coach ever that I've ever seen. His team has a bunch of Pippins on it. Those players that be in the background, that's way better than the guy who's the face. That's why they've been so consistent and so good. Tim Duncan, he could never been the face of the NBA because of his personality, unfortunately. Mano, same thing. Tony Parker, same thing. All 3 of those guys was great players, high IQ, great players. But on the B side, even though they play like they're aces, but their personalities put them in the back burner. That's why they've been so great for so long. There's no superstars on the team, just great, solid defensive players. Bruce Bowen, great point guard, amazing defensive player, amazing. They just had great players. But on the B side, that's why they've been so good for so long, consistently. And for Popovich to maintain that for all these years, and then coached them to win the ring against the Miami Heat. I mean, come on. Phil couldn't do that. The Lakers had no chance against that Miami team. And we already know what happens when LeBron and Kobe match up against each other. Well, you know the stats, man. It's like what 6-17 in LeBron favor. Busting Kobe ass, man. What the fuck y'all talking about? Y'all your damn mind. Kobe better than Jordan. Kobe's a better player than Jordan. I'm talking about some damn Jordan better than LeBron. You crazy? If he busting the team Kobe is on, if he busting their ass, imagine what he did to fucking Jordan. Please, man. Y'all your damn mind. Out your goddamn mind. LeBron is the number one. He got all the points. He's first in points in the league. Assists, he's number 4. And he's on the way to pass Chris Paul. He could do it. He might could do it. What is it? Rebounds, he's not even in the top 25. Steals, he's 8th in steals. All right, all time. Blocks, he's not in the top 25 either. But he's 3 in top 10 of those five stats. That's very impressive. Very, very, very impressive. Compared to Kobe and Jordan, if you want to compare them up, blocks, points, steals, rebounds, and assists. He's first in all of those, except for steals. Jordan is second in comparison with LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe. Okay? All right, Jordan is just second in blocks, third in points, first in steals, third in rebounds, third in assists. Kobe is third in blocks, second in points, third in steals, second in rebounds, and second in assists in comparison to LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe. All right, so like I said, those 5 stats are the only stats that you could take to the grave. You could take to other teams. You could take into retirement. All the other shit you can't take. Now, being the greatest player of all time is a very selfish title. You can't win a ring by yourself. Stop. People got to stop saying Jordan have 6. Jordan do not have 6 rings, 6 championships. He has the 6 rings, which represents his participation in winning the championship. Okay, the Larry O'Brien Trophy is not at those 6 Larry O'Brien trophies are not at Jordan's house. They're at the Bulls organization. Okay. Those Larry O'Brien trophies is not at Shaq's house. It's not at Kobe's house. It's not at LeBron's house. All right, the same ring that LeBron, Jordan, Kobe gets is the same ring that the motherfuckers at the end of the bench that haven't played a lick of the playoffs get also. They're participation trophies. That's all they are. Maybe some players, a single player can have a bigger impact on why they win, which is true. LeBron, he can range from 50% to 75% of why the team wins a ring. Jordan only stands at about 25 to 30%. Because you saw what happened when he left the Bulls. They still made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They had a great record. All right? It was no big deal while he was gone, except that they didn't have the closer, which is that 25 to 30% of the reason why they win the ring. LeBron's a little different, 50% to 75%. You saw it against when he went against Golden State. If LeBron was in there, that would never happen. Never. They got swept if LeBron was not on that team. Right? You saw when Wade switched roles with LeBron. Wade said, "Hey, this is your team, man. We're gonna win if you're the head." And that very next season, after they had that vacation from that last season, which I don't even know if they would have won anyway, because that Dallas team was just amazing. He's Dirk said himself, we played them with 4 guys. That's why they won, and that's why his points was down. They beat the hell out of LeBron because they had the really good defensive players to do that, to stop him. That's why his points was what it was. I can't believe he so scared. Shut the fuck up. Put y'all in there. Y'all wouldn't even get in the game. That's how terrible y'all are on the court. Y'all wouldn't even been in the game if y'all was on that team. Y'all honestly, you have no frame of reference whatsoever. I would never played on that level, but y'all trying to tell him how he should have played, what he should have did, what he shouldn't have did. He's LeBron. Dirk said himself, we played him with 4 guys. Put him on one guy, put the next guy on him, the next guy, and rotate it. Tie him out. They tied him out. That's that. End of that. He's fucking human. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know? All you veteran players that retired early, telling this man how he's supposed to do what he's, shut the fuck up. You know, y'all don't know what it takes to play against these kind of players. Charles, Shaq, and all these other guys. Y'all don't know what it takes to play against these kind of players today. These niggas on some other shit. These players on some other shit. Why do you think a different team won the ring every year? Like 9, 10 different teams won the ring. Back to back to back. It's a different team. That don't tell y'all something? How good these players are today? That's not ringing a fucking bell. Not the light ain't shining over your head like in the cartoons. The fuck? Jesus, some fucking idiots. A lot of idiots out there. Listen, those rings don't mean shit. Like I said before, those accolades, those rings don't mean shit. Shaq, you said it yourself. Nash took a couple of MVPs from you, league MVPs. And you right. You fucking right. You right, man. They give them shit to who they want to have it. That's a fact. I think Marcus Gasol that year when LeBron damn near won every fucking accolade that year, except for one, the defensive player of the year. He was in what do you call it, the first class or defensive class first. I think Marcus Gasol was in the second. I think that's the guy who won it. Marcus Gasol was second all defensive team. LeBron was first. They give it to Marc Gasol. Come on, man. Y'all don't know shit about this game. Y'all just be running y'all fucking big ass mouths and don't know nothing. Just running your mouths. We never had a defensive team. Defensive player of the year. Shut up. Be quiet. Fucking dummies. Man, they give that shit to who they want to have it. And that's a fact. That's a fact. He could have had he could have won everything that year. They stiffed him on the defensive player of the year. Stiffed him. Matter of fact, he got stiffed in a league MVP a couple years. he was like third or something like that, second. And he gave it to like the fifth or the sixth. Why not just give it to LeBron? I don't get it. That's why I don't ever factor. Wow. That's why I don't ever factor those accolades into who's the greatest player, simply because they give it to whoever they want to have it. And I don't know how y'all do it. As y'all slow and hating ass LeBron motherfuckers, just hating on LeBron for no reason. I'm not defending LeBron. I'm defending the truth. That's it. That's all I ever defend. When motherfuckers get on here and start running their mouths about shit like they know what they talking about, even NBA players. No, I have not ever played a game in the NBA. Not even close to being where the guy at the end of the bench is. Not even fucking close. But I do have eyes. Stats are recorded, and I can see those stats. Okay? All right? And also this is fucking hilarious. The former player, Tony Allen, he has some things to say about LeBron recently. And listen, he's an amazing defensive player. I don't know. He's the same way. This is what I'm talking about. These people be on TV, analysts and former NBA players. I don't know what the hell they be watching when they be talking about this guy. Like, I have no idea what y'all be watching when y'all be talking about this guy. It's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Let me read what he said. This is what he said. Yo, Bron, stop it, bro. You ain't never had to check nobody, bro. Everybody had to check Bron. His biggest defensive plays are the chase down blocks. You get what I'm saying? That's his biggest thing, the chase down blocks. Okay. This is what we're gonna do right now. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna compare LeBron defensive stats to Tony Allen's defensive stats. All right, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. His steals, that's defensive, right? Yeah. Tony Allen, his whole entire career, 1,154 steals, his entire career. LeBron so far, 2,225 steals. Defensive rebounds, Tony Allen, his whole career, per game, 2.4 per game. LeBron defensive rebounds per game up to now, 5.35 per game. Total defensive rebounds, Tony Allen, his whole career, okay? 1,863 defensive rebounds. LeBron, up until now, 10,253 defensive rebounds in his entire career. Okay? Tony Allen, defensive ratings, his whole career, 101.7. LeBron, 115.7. And we're going to get into some more stuff here, okay? Because this guy, Tony Allen, he's crazy. He's crazy for what he's talking about. All right. This is the all-time list for defensive teams. All right. Tony Allen, all defensive. First team, he made it 3 times. His all defensive third team, he did that 3 times also. That's what got him. LeBron, all defensive first team, did it 5 times. All defensive second team, he did it once. All right. we're gonna get into some more stuff here. All right. This is funny. It's funny. Let's talk about the 2013 Defensive Player of the Year award, and we all know Marcus Saul. He won that award. A lot of people, including myself, don't feel he should have won that award, and yeah, he should not have won that award that year. Okay, let's go down the list. 2013 All Defensive First Team. Tyson Chandler was at the top. LeBron was second. Tony Allen, he was 3. Chris Paul, 4th. Joakim Noah, 5th. Serge Ibaka, 6th. Now let's get into the 2013 Defensive Second Team. Tim Duncan, who was number 1. Mike Conley, 2. Marcus Gasol, 3rd. Avery Bradley, 4th. Paul George, 5th. Marcus Gasol was second all defensive team in 2013, and somehow he ended up winning the Defensive Player of the Year award. And he was second team that year. LeBron was first team. So if anybody should have got it, besides LeBron James, it should have been Tyson Chandler. But they gave it to the second all-team in 2013, Marcus Gasol, who was 3rd, mind you. 3rd. He was 3rd on the list. Defensive second all-team in 2013. LeBron was 2nd in the first all-defensive team. This is why these most of these accolades, pretty much all of them, they don't matter. You cannot put them in the conversation of who's the greatest player of all time, because they give this shit to whoever the fuck they want to give it to. They just give it to whoever. I told you, points, steals, rebounds, assists, blocks. That's all that matters. That's it. The rings don't matter. None of that shit matters. It doesn't matter. Okay, just those 5 things. I tell you, it's a selfish title to have. It's all about you, the player. And those 5 stats determines who's the greatest player of all time. Hey, if you're not durable enough, healthy enough to last long, like the king, whatever. It's just what it is. Nature. He can go longer. Fuck, that's not his problem. It's not his fault. It ain't his fault. It's what it is. Now this guy, getting back to what Tony Allen said. He's like, who you had to lock up, bro? Who you fucking, are you out your fucking mind? Now we're gonna see right now who he had to lock up. Let's see. Have LeBron ever locked up any player? That's the 4th quarter. Yes, LeBron James has reportedly taken on the primary defensive assignment in the 4th quarter on high-stakes games and held elite, high-scoring opposing players significantly below their normal scoring averages. I'm not going to get into the other shit. Who was it? And for me, the most notable player that was on this list and is number 1 and is always on my number 1, it's when he locked up fucking Derrick Rose. He locked up Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was supposed to have been the fastest, quickest motherfucker on the court when he was in his prime. Yeah, he was a little quicker. Probably maybe quick. Well, not in these cases. He's supposed to be quicker than everybody, faster than everybody. But that year, coast to coast, from one end of the court to the other end, LeBron was the fastest in the NBA. Derrick Rose is the 2nd fastest. I told people about this before. I don't know what the hell they be looking at. And let's go. Derrick Rose, 2011 Eastern Conference Finals. In the 2011 playoffs, Derrick Rose was the regular season MVP, averaging 25 points per game in dominating late game situations. Okay, the adjustment in games 2 through 5, Miami Heat coach Eric Spoelstra switched LeBron James onto Rose in the fourth quarter. The result: LeBron LeBron used his size and speed to completely smother Rose. During those crucial fourth quarters, Rose was held to a miserable 6.3% shooting from the field, 1 for 16 when directly guarded by LeBron. His scoring plummeted way beneath his normal fourth quarter expectations, sealing the series victory for Miami. I watched that series. I saw that series. I can't forget it. LeBron guarded this man in the fourth quarter and bust Rose's ass. He couldn't score. The man Derrick Rose could not score because this man was all over him. What the fuck are you talking about, Tony Allen? Are you crazy? Like, what do you be watching? Like, fucking these LeBron haters be out their mind, just saying anything just to say, just to sound right. Yeah. I guess because Kobe said he was the most, the guy that gave him the most problems defensively, and I guess that shit just went to your head, and now you just anything you say, you just know that these fucking idiots are gonna believe you. And you know, I'm not even gonna do the blocks because I already know he ain't fucking with LeBron with that. Like, it's funny how he just totally kind of like diminish the importance of those defensive blocks, those chase down blocks. I mean, I've never seen you do a chase down block ever. I used to watch you a lot because I used to love how you played defense, Tony Allen. I've never really seen you do. I can't even remember. Like, LeBron has so many amazing chase down blocks, big game chase down blocks where it changed the dynamics of the game. Like, he does this. Like, how can you just say say that like it don't mean nothing? Like, he'd be at the hip sometimes of guy. I'm watching over 60 minutes right now of just him doing these chase down blocks. And not even when he's just doing it, like, he's not all the blocks are not him just blindsiding them and knocking them out and doing chase down block. He's on the hip of these guys, like he's following these guys and blocking them. Like half court, like they there. And he's just like following them while they're trying to go up and he blocks it. Like, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Let's get back to the rest of this shit. Let's see. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, the 2020 regular season bubble, during a highly anticipated matchup against the Los Angeles Clippers in the Orlando bubble, LeBron took on the challenge of guarding the Clippers' two best players, the Clutches. In the final minutes of the fourth quarter, LeBron switched between guarding both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. The result: he forced bad shots, isolations, struggles, and completely cut off their passing lanes. In the final game-defining possession, LeBron locked down both players to force a missed shot and secure a 103-101 Los Angeles Lakers victory. I mean, come on. Then you got Tony Allen, 2013 NBA Finals, San Antonio Spurs point guard Tony Parker, not Tony Allen, was tearing the Heat defense apart with his speed and floated game in the first three quarters of the series. The adjustment for LeBron requested the primary defensive assignment on Parker in the fourth quarter of crucial games. The result: LeBron's 6'9" frame neutralized Parker's vision and speed by forcing the ball out of Parker's hands and contesting every drive. Parker's fourth quarter scoring and efficiency fell sharply below his series averages, allowing Miami to mount their historic comeback. I mean, fuck y'all talking about, man? Like, seriously, what are you people? What is Tony Allen? What are you talking about? You better than that, man. Right, you better than that. You gotta stop that shit. Can't be acting like that. You're acting like a bitter old head. Okay, don't ever undermine the king and his defensive abilities. Yeah, you guys, y'all motherfuckers, y'all crazy, man. That's some crazy ass motherfuckers, man. Get on the internet, say anything, knowing damn well these dummies are gonna believe everything that come out of your mouth, simply because of what Kobe said about you. So they think you know everything. Oh look, even Tony Allen. Hey, shut the fuck up, you dumb fucking idiots. Fucking morons. Jesus Christ. My God, man. Y'all some dumbass niggas, man. Y'all some dummies. Just dummies on top of dummies. And I don't know what to do with y'all. I do not know what to do with you people and y'all stupidity. LeBron's the GOAT. You're always gonna be the GOAT. And let me tell you, this is how much this is how much they hate this man, LeBron. When Kareem had that scoring title, the all-time scoring title, that was like the second best thing to anything. Or sometimes the first. We always said that, everybody, even I said it, that stat would never be broken. That record would never be broken. No one would never ever get more than Kareem. It's impossible. It's too far out there. No one would ever do it. This is what we said. I said it myself. Well, ain't nobody ever breaking that record. Greatest of all time breaks the fucking record. It was a big deal. It was a big deal for Kareem to have that record. But when LeBron broke it, it wasn't a big deal anymore. It turned out to be nothing anymore. That's nothing. He's stat padded. Oh, now they're saying he's ring chasing. Fucking stupid fucking idiot. I thought that's what the game was about. I can understand if he was like, let me think of a player. Paul George. Let's say Paul George. And he's just going from team to team and collecting rings. LeBron is a huge part in why these rings are won on the teams that he's on. It's a huge part. I can tell you, he's 50%. He's half, sometimes 75% of the reason why the teams that he's on wins the ring. But mostly it's 50%. I'll say that ring they won against Golden State when they came back down, I think it was 3-1 or something like that. If LeBron wasn't on that team, that would have never happened. That team would have lost. Without LeBron, that would have never happened. That year, LeBron was 75% of the reason why they won that ring. Kobe, Jordan, 25% to 30%. Reason why. With Kobe, because he had Shaq. Those first 3 rings they won. They lost in the fourth year. Even then, they had Gasol. Gasol was a great player. And Bynum. They had Bynum together. When Bynum was not nuts. That was a great duo to have on their team, and that helped them win a ring. So y'all motherfuckers, y'all get on here, y'all just say anything, y'all just run your fucking mouths and just say anything and believe anything. These are the facts I'm telling you. I'm not talking on my ass here. These are the facts, and you guys are fucking stupido dummies. Dummies. All right, we're gonna stop for a minute, and we're gonna get into a commercial. Bulova, the best watch brand in the entire world. At least I feel that's what it is. So hope you love the commercial, Bulova. I got my Bulova on right now, man. Yeah. Bulova watch. Shout out to West Films.
Some moments pass. Others stay with you forever. Bulova turns seconds into memories with craftsmanship that stands the test of time. Whether you're chasing dreams or celebrating milestones, your story deserves a watch built to last. Bulova. Because every second counts.
But yeah, thank you for sitting here listening, whoever's listening. All the smart ones and the dummies, they're all always welcome to come listen to the podcast. Yeah, I love it. Oh, wait, one other thing. I put up a stat, the differential between LeBron's entire time in what's the Lakers in Los Angeles, and compared it to SGA's entire career in the time he's been in OKC, and very similar. The numbers are very similar. I'm gonna put them up there because I don't have it in my face right now. Whatever. 8 seasons rather, and both got a title within those 8 years. And I posted, and people was like, "So what is it saying? What the fuck you think it's saying, you jackass?" It's saying LeBron did SGA's entire career in the time he was in LA. 8 seasons. SGA, 8 seasons, 1 ring. LeBron in LA, 8 seasons, 1 ring. Points are super close. Everything's super close. I think it's like it's only a year, or you kind of think it's like some few months off. And LeBron missed a few games, a lot of games that season throughout those 8 years. Because of that, I think it's the groin injury he had. And yeah, that's what it means, you dummies. And that's just LA. That's just LA. Okay, he done a lot outside of LA. All right, and now he done a lot. He had wars, like significant series, and he just did SGA's entire career just when he was on Lakers for those 8 years. That's why. That's what it means. Dummies. Sheesh. What does it mean? What the fuck you think it means? You're so fucking smart. Why don't you know what it means? Now listen, this is another episode of What You Need, the podcast. The King James edition. Not the Bible. That Bible's full of shit. I'm talking about LeBron James, the GOAT. Greatest player to ever do it. Again, when does a player that does more than everybody else and can do more than everybody else and have done more than everybody else is less than the motherfucker that hasn't and can't and didn't? Yeah, if you did more at your job and a guy, he just good at one thing, but you doing everything, you work in every position and can do it with conviction, are you gonna say this other guy that's just good at this one thing is better than you? Fucking dummies. Just think for a minute. Just think about the shit around you. Think about what you are. Compare LeBron and what he's doing in the NBA to your fucking 9-to-5 job that you do. Are you really better than them? Than everybody else around you? Are you? I mean, at the job I'm currently in now, I'm not, because I just don't want to. I don't care to be. My last job, I was that. Did everything. Worked every position. And I did it good. Every position, I did it well. I ain't talking about like a few days. No, I worked every position for months. Been there over 8 years. Go figure. 8 years. Yeah, I was there for over 8 years. I worked each position, every position, except for bartending and manager. But I worked every other position, each for like months, and did it well. And yes, I was better than everybody else. Matter of fact, I was the best worker they ever had. I ain't making money. Well, when I sold food and made food, whatever. But what I did was I saved them money. I saved them a lot of money. That was my thing. I saved them money. I didn't make them a lot of money, but I saved them a whole lot of money with my tactics and what I do. I'm great at them. Great at saving money. I scrape the bowl to save money. You know, I'll take a job that was a job that they got quoted for over $5,000 on the roof to stop the water from shooting off the roof. It was just water is pouring off, and I just got some PVC pipes, and that's it. He wanted to do $5,000 job, over $5,000 job, make this whole thing. I'm like, no, it's simple. It's a PVC pipe, stick it in there, put it in the drain directly, and that's it. Problem solved. I turned an over $5,000 job to $115. You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, when does it make sense for the person that does less than is greater than the person that can do everything? What the fuck, y'all be? I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all nuts, man. This is what you need, the podcast. You know, y'all fucking stupid. Have a good day. Dumb motherfuckers. Ah, shit. I do this shit for free. I'm out of here.
The directors.
S Needs. South Flow. Ice Cold Pro. And we caught your eye. If you wondering who eyes, S.I. I'm that guy. 32, 30 long with the crease in them. Haters stay watching, S-Needs stay piecing them. Bed-Stuy fly, MC piece on it. Alligator belt, 38 piece on it. I like the way it glists on my wrist. Watching the brace got me looking like the shit. Pockets on drip, about the grip to my hip. Fuck it 4/5, I lay your ass stiff. That money gangster talk, all that shit was a myth. You's a liar cause your dough stay short like Spliff. Stars, where we are, trying to go far. Blasting like a star with precise in the car. Call me bro, with your claws in my paws like you scar. But I had tricks up my sleeve like Jafar. Can't tell me nothing cause I'm feeling like a star. Mets cap on my head, full of a watch on my arm. Stay calm.
I like to just puff on my cigar. That's what you need while I'm riding in the car. Pockets on low, but I'm looking like a star. With the chain on my neck and the bracelet on my arm. Got them all checking like I wonder who you are. Not even close, but I'm trying to go far. Can't tell me nothing cause I'm feeling like a star. Fedora on my head with the cufflinks on my arm.
Pockets on low, but I'm looking like a star. Chain on my neck with a bracelet on my arm. Bumping what you need while I'm rolling in a car. Because S Needs is just what you need. Triple lobster tails is just what I need. And a little white wine will make the wife whine. Felt the bloodstream going through my lifeline. To my wife line, now we got a lifeline. I still chill at the macaroni grill. $30 tip on a $60 bill. Chicken caprese and martini, Rossi Aussie. Ice in my chain and watch, I'm feeling kinda flossy. Net snapback on my head, I'm like a boss. See, ladies love me, wanna ride me like a horse. See, Columbia SC, BK is where I'm supposed to be. Columbia, nigga, like a star, nigga.
I like to just puff on my cigar. That's what you need while I'm riding in the car. Pockets on low, but I'm looking like a star. With the chain on my neck and the bracelet on my arm. Got them all checking like I wonder who you are. Not even close, but I'm trying to go far. Can't tell me nothing cause I'm feeling like a star. The door on my head with the cufflinks on my arm.
Glass of Martell with vanilla coke. Custom tailor fit, you can't get out the stove. The aura that I carry is magnificent. Winter fresh drip like a double mint. This dapper rapper gent on some other shit. That's a Marty Giorgio. What a scent. Cop another venue, keep the business going. Distribute more product, keep the grind flowing. Reason business shit I spoke in 2012. Big accomplishment without machine, damn. Walk in closet like a boutique. If rock ain't a starter, joke's on me. I go hard for the money, man, fuck the beat. Don't put that swine on my plate, I don't do that meat. Big Reason Martell spells luxury. Designer suede loafers on the king feet.
I like to just puff on my cigar. Blast what you need while I'm riding in the car. Pockets on low, but I'm looking like a star. With the chain on my neck and the bracelet on my arm. Got them all checking like I wonder who you are. Not even close, but I'm trying to go far. Can't tell me nothing cause I'm feeling like a star. Fedora on my head with the cufflinks on my arm. On my arm. I got them on my arm.